Are you getting recurrent ankle sprains? To understand why we get recurrent ankle sprains, we first have to look at the biomechanics of the foot. Here I have a foot model. So a normal human foot has to have the ability to pronate, right? The arch has to flatten, this is called pronation, and also it has to resupinate, the arch reforms. Okay, so this is one big key component or what many practitioners are missing when you're rehabbing the ankle. Now, think about this. When we have an ankle sprain, the ligaments on the outside get damaged. Now, in order to protect the foot actually locks up into this very stable position, which is this supinated foot. Okay, so when we have this supinated foot, look at it from the front. It's a bit like tilted inwards. Our calcaneus, the ankle bone, right? The heel bone actually tilts inward, and then we are standing basically on the outside of our foot. So now, when we don't restore this dynamic movement of the foot, where it pronates and resupinates, we are always standing on the outside. Now, look at this. When we're walking, doesn't this look like a position that we are at risk of spraining the ankle again? Many of the ankle sprains are inversion sprains, where we turn this foot inwards and then we tear the ligaments out here. And so, this is why we always get recurrent ankle sprains. If we don't restore this movement here, this pronation and resupination of the foot, we need this dynamic movement. When walking, when we're going through normal human gait, we have to have this pronation and resupination of the foot. Great. Now that we got the biomechanics of the foot out of the way, let's go to the solution. So this is a foot pronation drill that I like to do with my clients. So in order to restore the movement, place a sock underneath your foot or where the arch is, and then move your knee forward and back. It's a very simple drill. All you need to do is to sense the tripod of your foot. Okay, so under the base of your metatarsal, the first metatarsals, the fifth metatarsal, basically is your first and fifth toe ball of the foot area, and also your heel, especially the heel. So as you're going through this motion of like moving the knee forward and back, make sure you're placing heavy emphasis on these 3 points of the foot. And then what's the purpose of the sock? When you are moving your knee forward, your shin bone has to travel forward. This makes the arch collapse. So the purpose of the sock is to feel the arch collapse. As you are going forward, you should feel the middle part of your foot, your arch, placing a bit more pressure on the sock itself. So it really acts as a feedback. So I will go for around 10 to 15 good reps. Really slow it down, making sure you're getting that dynamic movement of the foot, getting the arch to drop and also come back up, which is our pronation and supination. I sound like a broken record already. So once you have restored that dynamic foot, we're gonna go ahead and load it up. So we can actually do any exercise that gets the shin to travel forward over the foot or even beyond your toes. Now, in this video here, you can see me actually doing like a bodyweight split squat. Or half split squat, I'm not going all the way down. You can't actually see my body, but you can see my hand actually dropping down to the side as I'm going down into like a split squat position. Right, this is a split squat, okay? So I was dropping down a little bit, getting my knees to travel forward and then coming back up. Again, getting those same principles that I spoke earlier about that foot pronation drill, you can go ahead and load it up. So once you restore that foot motion, that's when you add in load and then you go ahead and bang out the reps. So I hope that you found this video helpful. If you are someone who has recurrent ankle sprains, do try out the exercises. Or if you know someone with recurrent ankle sprain problems, please help me share this video to him or her, and I'll appreciate your help. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, help the channel grow. This is Gary, signing out from Penultimate Performance.